gentlemen, a very good evening to you. Good evening. Well, my name is Denzel, and I'm going to be your MC tonight. And this is a lovely setup, isn't it? So what do we have to do for that? We have to give a huge round of applause for Toshiba. Let's make it. We are at the Queen Elizabeth II cruise. I wish this ship would go a sail. But for now, we're about to go a sail with ExceLens Photo Talks for Toshiba. All right, so without wasting much of your time, I would like to invite here on stage Mr. Santosh Varghese, who is the Vice President of Toshiba Gulf. Let us put our hands together for Mr. Santosh.
Good evening, everyone. I hope all of you had a fantastic tour of this ship, right? At least the early bird. And hope you enjoyed it. It brings some great memories of erstwhile British grandeur, right? A massive ship, that's what British were. So similar to this ship is another great brand called Toshiba. We are 143-year-old company. We are present in everywhere, right from the micro SDs in your mobile phones. If you're having an Apple, we are there. If you're having some of the top Chinese brands, we are there. So right from the micro SD cards to the nuclear power plant, which is being built in Baraha in Abu Dhabi, Toshiba is making those things happen. So this is where the brand is. We have been pioneers in a lot of technologies. We started in 1875 with just these bulbs and chronometers. Then we started innovating new products, new technologies. And I think many of you know we were the first to bring up the mobile computing, the laptops, which is Toshiba is well known for. So that was Toshiba engineers in 1985 knew mobile computing is the way forward. So from then on, we developed a lot of technologies. We had televisions, 3D TVs without glasses. I don't know how many of you have seen that or own it. So these were some of the great pioneering technologies we have. But today we are gathered here for a different purpose. Because most of you click photos, pictures, selfies, a lot of things are being clicked, but most of you are not happy with the way you take your pictures, right? And one more thing which you guys don't know is cameras should be good, your lens should be good. But what's another most important is where you store the picture. That's the memory card. That makes a big difference. So I've seen people walking into the store asking for a 64 GB or 128 GB. They just do not look the other features. So what are the other features? One is you need to look at the read-write speed. Because if you have a good read speed, you can look into the pictures faster. If you have a good write speed, photographic images and faster images, moving images can be stored properly. So Toshiba has come up with this ExceLens series where we are going to educate our customers how to take photographs, how to store them, what to look for in a memory card, because capacity is not all that matters. Because Toshiba in 1984 invented this flash memory. That is a memory card where when power is switched off, it doesn't get erased. Before that, the memories where you need to have power. In 1984, we came up with this NAND flash memory. And in 2005, we introduced the micro SD card, which is there on your mobile phones. So we've been innovating new technologies. And today, the memory cards which you have or which you buy from Toshiba are X-ray proof, waterproof, and a lot of other features which is there, which my product team is going to present to you. And under this ExceLens series, we educate all of you on photography skills, how to store your precious photos, your, what I would say, your precious memories. And then we also have a photographic competition under the ExceLens series, which will run from December until Feb every year. We started last year, and it was a great success. So we have two categories. One is for the professional segment, and one is for the amateur segment. So I invite all of you to participate. And tonight we're going to have two great speakers who are excellent in their photography skills. And I think most of you nowadays take photos on your mobile phones, smartphones. So that's where we have another speaker here who is going to teach you how to take photography. Another speaker is going to teach you how to take excellent pictures. So this is what we want to do tonight, and we value your presence here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Our next representative for Toshiba, and I call upon stage Mr. Bastian James. Are you around? Let's put our hands together for Mr. Bastian James.
Good evening. I think all are excited to be in QE2. Actually, this is my first visit in QE2 also. And I'm more excited to be here rather than giving a presentation. So to be very frank, I'm not come up with a big presentation. I've got a couple of things to share related to the photography. Yes, Toshiba is doing this for the second time, and we have some excellent response from our customers. We believe the end consumers are our customers rather than being partnering with only the distributor or the retailers. That's a very reason we have this kind of shows. Today, basically, I have two products to announce here. One is N502, basically meant for the SLR or DSLR kind of users. There are a couple of features which I wanted to highlight as, we always see consumers going into the market asking for a high capacity or very specifically asking on brand wise. People are not looking beyond. Yes, of course, the professionals are doing it, but nowadays, the basic users are also using very high-end smart SLR cameras. So when the beginners, when they buy a SLR, you also need to look at the heart or the storage thing where all the data is going to be saved. Couple of things. One, of course, we need to understand the read and write features. When we talk about read, everybody talks about read. But you have to also write, right? Certain SLR cameras have got continuous shooting. When we talk about continuous shooting, you have to save those data immediately onto the card. So there are SD cards which are very specifically to qualify for those kind of features. N502 qualifies that. Also, I want to touch upon one of the point is the X-ray feature. You must have seen the video which was continuously running. It is also talking about X-ray feature. We don't emphasize on these things, but one scenario, you have gone with your family for a foreign trip or a trip to Switzerland. You had enjoyed your vacation, took lots of photographs. You have to come back to your home country, right? You will, knowingly or unknowingly, you're going to put your cameras, everything onto your X-ray machines. And if the card is not meant to withstand that X-ray, all your data can get corrupted. So these are all minute features which needs to be emphasized or qualified at the time of purchase. My second product is M303, which is purely meant for smartphone, tablet, drone users. This also qualifies all these features what we are talking about. And we want all of you to believe in Toshiba. Of course, Toshiba is a renowned brand which is existing for the last 150 close years. And all your support and blessings as consumers helped us to withstand these 150 years, and we look forward for the same. I'll be around here. Maybe later we can have some chit-chats and know more about our products. Thanks for hearing me.
Thank you, Mr. Bastian.